Hey guys, what's up? This right here is ants attacking a cat. I don't know if that's a caterpillar or a maggot, but yeah, you could see all that. Sorry if I'm not holding it very steady. I seen it squirming a little bit. I think they're trying to drag it to the colony. I believe it's probably in that crack right there. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I was trying to find something to put the thing out of its misery so that it wouldn't, you know, get hurt and shit. While the fucking ants could still eat, but I couldn't fucking find nothing, and I figured it's already fucking dead by now. Yeah. Oh, maybe it is still alive unless one of the ants caused it to do that. God damn it. Here. I'm actually going to sit like this and let you guys watch. Where the fuck? God damn it. There it is. Right there. I'm pretty damn sure that's a caterpillar, but it could also be a maggot. I'm not sure which one of the two. Yeah, that's probably a caterpillar, I'm guessing at it. I've never seen a caterpillar that close up, but good thing this camera has pretty decent zoom, so. I'm not sure if that thing's dead or not. If it's not, I should probably crush its head just so that it, because that's probably got to be painful, you know. I know it's probably, you know, a lot of you will probably just say, oh, it's just a little insect, you know, so, but I don't know. Holy hell, there's a whole lot of ants swarming that thing now. Yeah, they're eating the shit out of them. Yeah, and I know I'm not holding it very steady, but even though I'm holding it somewhat steady, it very much exaggerates how much it's shaking by the fact that I'm zoomed in so much, so. Holy hell. Yeah, you guys should, I don't know, I don't do very many videos on my channel, but, you know, I have a few, but they're not very well done, to be honest. I don't put a whole lot of time. I just kind of, you know, do a video when I get bored usually, and it's been a couple weeks or a few weeks since I last recorded. And yeah, but I don't know, maybe you guys will find this one a bit interesting, I guess. Just watching these ants, I guess, get their meal, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Oh, I guess a few of them found some crumbs or something. I think that's actually a little bits of tobacco that are on the ground. A few of them. I'm not sure if you guys Yeah, see that's like little pieces of tobacco, but they look, you can't really tell because the fucking thing zoomed in so much. God damn it. Yeah, that's some good teamwork right there. Us whites need to have that kind of teamwork right there against our enemies. I'm sure to each one of these tiny little ants, they see this big old insect and they think, you know, how big and bad the thing is, right? And so, but we really need to get it out of our head. These fucking Jews, they might seem all big and bad and stuff, but once we turn against them, then they're about as weak as this fucking caterpillar right here. The only means that the fucking Jews have of defending themselves is by other groups being traitors to their own people in the defense of the Jews. But if we work together like this and all our nations, all our white countries turn against the fucking Jews, no matter how big they are or how big they seem, they're not going to be able to put up very much of a fight, just like this caterpillar. The only thing is, I have sympathy for this caterpillar, unlike I don't have any for Jews. And the caterpillar hasn't done anything to deserve this. Is just natural law. Predators versus prey. And if I kill the ants, well, I guess I am, in a certain sense, the higher being, and it's for the fact that, humans do have the power to kill an ant, right? But at the same time, it's probably not the best idea in any sense to mess with nature the way these Jews have messed with nature, preaching transgenderism to children and faggotry and all these degenerate, immoral things. And the way the Jews try to mess with nature and tell us that race is a fictional construct that came just because whites wanted to hate the other non-whites. All these made-up lies to make us go against our own inner instincts that nature gave us to begin with, to fight for our own tribe. Those are natural instincts. Just the way these ants work for their own interest, despite the fact that it has to harm this caterpillar, they're bound and determined to fucking get what they need for their own colony to survive, just the way us whites need to get what we need, no matter who it's to the detriment of. We need to fight for our own interests the way these fucking ants do. But as I was saying, even though this caterpillar hasn't done anything wrong, and as I said, I don't feel sympathy for Jews, although I do feel sympathy for this caterpillar, I'm not going to intervene and smash all these little ants, because it's just the natural way of nature, that the way it goes. And I can't deprive these ants of what they've been working hard for. It just wouldn't be right, you know. I mean, I guess you could say it's unfair, right? But when have the Jews ever been fair? They brainwash our fucking children. They indoctrinate them in the schools, on the television. They do this all throughout history. It's really nothing new. It's nothing that's even false. It's not something I'm making up. It's a matter of fact of history. And anybody who doesn't agree or doesn't believe in what I'm saying, you just go look in the historical records and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. So just the same way these ants aren't fair against this caterpillar, we shouldn't be fair when we fight against the Jews. They're absolutely merciless towards this caterpillar, and they don't give a fuck. And guess who's gonna win? It's not gonna be that fucking caterpillar, because this is the way that things just go. It's a matter of fact, not a matter of opinion. Debating doesn't get you nowhere. You might be able to debate your way out of a war or out of getting into trouble or something like that, but you are not going to debate with the fucking Jew. The only way to deal with the Jew is by dealing with it the way these ants are dealing with this caterpillar right here. They don't hold back. They sit there and bite the absolute shit out of it over and over, and they work as a team. They don't fucking bicker and fight, and they definitely don't start infighting and start biting each other, biting their fellow ants. They fucking know what it's like. They know how to fucking do it properly and not fucking hoot and holler over so-and-so is doing this in the colony, so-and-so is doing that in the colony, I don't agree with this other ant. No, they just do what they need to do to get the fucking job done. And the people within our pro-white movement need to stop bickering and fighting over shit they disagree with, because a lot of the time it's really small shit that doesn't need to be argued over. If we just work together, we fucking did what we need to do, we could conquer anybody. We could get anything we need. We could do really anything. But we have to have the same mentality of these ants. And that's why these conservatives, their mentality of individualism, it's not going to work. Look, it doesn't matter how big that fucking caterpillar is. It's an individual, and it's not going to be able to fucking defend itself against all these tiny ants, is it? And at the same time, you might say, oh, these ants are so evil. It's not necessarily a matter of good and evil. It's just a matter of fact that ants are determined to keep their fellow ants, from their colony alive. And for that, they need resources. In this case, it's a caterpillar, and they need food. And they're going to get it no matter what. If every white man and woman adopts this mentality and starts fighting with their own colony, their own racial kinsmen, being their fellow white brothers and sisters, it doesn't matter what our enemies might seem. It doesn't matter if they look so big and powerful. It doesn't matter how much control they even have. Because that can only last for so much until the people start to rise against them, like the way these ants are rising up and taking their fucking meal. Alright. Hail victory, brothers and sisters. Have a good night. 88.